Energy. All right.
These are spirit
figures.
It's a trill cook-up.
Hi, I'm Karen.
I'm Bria.
And I'm Archie.
And this is for all the girls.
Remix! Hi, I'm Karen.
Y'all know my name already by now. I hope. I'm Bria.
I'm Archie.
And this is for all the girls.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What song is that? Welcome back.
The song I was just singing is Mace.
Yeah, Mace. Okay.
Oh, at least she know the name.
Back.
Yep.
Mm.
You know she know the name and the artist.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about
Time.
Yes, our relationship with
Time on our hands.
Oh my God.
Since you've been away, boy.
We're
So
talking
this
about our
whole
relationship
season
time.
has been about relationships. So we've touched on pretty much all the relationships. And now we're going to do relationships regarding time. Okay? And I believe Bria has the first question.
I do. Define what it means to have a relationship with time.
I think that is a very broad question because time, that's a tricky hoe.
Oh,
That's a
That's
tricky
a
hoe.
tricky hoe.
She a tricky hoe.
You ain't wrong.
So I think like my relationship with time depending on the season that I'm in. That's
I like
how I
that.
define it.
I like that. Archuleta?
I feel like my relationship with time is like, I think time is like a child. Like it goes by too fast. But like when you're in it, you're not really cognizant of it.
Yeah.
But when you look back, it's like, damn, like the fact that I am over 30 is crazy. Like it's wild. Like I remember my first day of high school. Like I remember, like it's crazy to think that time has gone by that quickly.
Right.
So I will say I feel like I at least try to be respectful of time. And I feel like some people are they're not as, they don't give a lot of deference to time, or they don't like really realize the weight, and we don't have a lot of time.
Right.
But also I don't think I feel like some people can be crushed by that. Like I have to do all these things at once, and that's like not really the point. But at the same token, you don't have forever to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking, I feel like time is like water. It's like forever flowing. It has like no ends, but it also has an end. But it's like, it's infinite. Like time is infinite in the grander scheme of things.
Yeah.
Now how our relationship to the time may not be as infinite, right? It is just all around us. It's meaningful. It's short. It's long.
Yeah.
This is it's not kind of off topic, but this is kind of like on topic. But like, do you guys believe that our time here is like all there is?
No.
I think there's an afterlife.
I think so too.
I think that is the eternity.
Yeah.
But in this physical space, now I know some people are like reincarnation people. Like I'm coming back here again. I might could get jiggy with that. Like
To come back again?
I don't know if I want to necessarily come back again because this is ghetto.
Very.
But the belief of like we come back.
Right.
Yeah.
And I really think it's through your bloodline.
You're right. Like I was actually on Twitter today. They were talking about people who like are putting pictures of like their like great grandparents, and it's like this is me and this is my great grandma. And we look just alike.
Yeah.
And it's like that. For some reason, I feel like some people might take it literally. Like you yourself will be coming back.
Yeah.
It might not be you, but like it's
a different version of you.
Your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Face.
you are the culmination of like all of your ancestors, and like we just there's nothing new under the sun.
Right.
So there might be some person down the line who, whether they carry my name or they look like me, or maybe my family hopefully has carried on my legacy and tell them about that great grandma Jasmine.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be it. But I feel like there's no end. That's how we keep
going.
people alive. You get what I'm
Yep.
saying?
I was listening to the Breakfast Club, right? And they was kind of hitting on this, like as far as like keeping your lineage going. And DJ Envy was like, yeah, I told my kids, they was like, I'm leaving you literally everything that I have when I go, but I only got one request. Like, and y'all, like in the main house, you need to have a picture of me and your mom, like front and center. Like everyone needs to remember who we are because like we basically started this lineage.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, put me up there.
Mm-hmm.
That was my great grandma, like on the wall.
But I
But
think it's so crazy now because like there are some like I don't know who my great grandfather is. Like
I
don't
really
know that.
want to do ancestry. Like
Yeah.
everybody, like no, don't do it. They stealing your DNA. Like, child, somebody done stole it before. Like, hey, it done happened
In
before.
Trump's
Like,
economy.
yeah. But like everyone was like, don't do it. But I really want to do it because I really want to know where we came from.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to know because the type of texture that my dad and my brother them have, like hair texture, I'm like, we got something
Yeah.
dibble
It's like
dabble
an
in there.
Indian or
It's
like a
something.
Caribbean.
I don't know what it is. It's something,
Yeah.
and I really want to know. But every year for Christmas, if my family is listening, I ask for an ancestry.
Okay,
but
you want to
I
do
haven't got it yet.
like the swab, mouth swab, see where you come from, like as far as
The nationality.
yeah, or do you want to do? I just want to do
I
trace
wanna
my
do-
family line back to.
I want to
however
do
far.
both. I
Y'all,
wanna
we should do
both.
it. Would you be down to do it?
I would be down.
We
Like,
should do
Okay,
it.
now I don't know about the DNA one because I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Okay.
But as
Which
far
one
as-
helps you track your family?
I think that's Ancestry.com. I think you're
Ancestry,
thinking
yeah.
about like 23andMe.
23andMe.
No, I don't want to do 23andMe because that's where you do a different swab, and I think you do like a pinch of a blood sample. I'm not doing all of
That's
that.
a lot.
But I know Ancestry, you can do a swab, like a mouth swab, because my cousin on my mom's side actually did it, and she traced it back like really, really far. And I'm like, I really want to know.
I wanna
I'll be
trace
down.
it. Let's do it.
So the thing is, when our freshman year at A&T, that was part of our
One of your
Yeah.
projects.
Yeah.
However, the year I did it, the teacher changed the project. So we did a community service project. We didn't
Yes.
do
Oh, that must have been your class.
yeah, the teacher
Because-
changed it.
Yeah,
So
Dre friend had to do it, and he had Ancestry, and he had to do it. I'm
yeah,
like,
I knew a lot of
wanna
people
do
that were in that class. I took it the second semester instead of the first semester.
Yeah. I
The
took
first
the first.
semester, they were like, "Oh, you do this ancestry project and you like trace your lineage."
Yeah.
I didn't get to do that. We did a community service project.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So I didn't even get a chance. So yes, I would be down to do it. I would be more than down to do it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
So let's do it to see where we come from. Because I'm
Sure.
telling you, we got something in us
Yeah.
that's out there. And now Cooper, I know that comes from them.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to
definitely.
know what was before Cooper.
I think I googled it. Like Archibald is a Scottish name.
Okay.
So I'm thinking more, but also there aren't a lot of us. Like Archibald is not a common name in general, not
Right.
especially for Black people, but like for white people in general, I don't meet a lot of Archibalds in general.
Right.
So I don't necessarily know the
It was
story.
dipping over there somewhere.
There's people over there somewhere. I don't know if this person may have owned slaves. I don't know
Yeah.
what relationship they had, but there's a very small number of us, and I don't know. I want to know what the reason for that is.
So fun fact, my actual last name is not supposed to be Campbell. It is supposed to be Polly.
Polly, okay.
Yes, like Polly want a cracker. And
Like Polly want a cracker.
so Campbell was my dad's mom's name, last
Okay.
name, and not his
dad's.
father's,
Gotcha.
which was Polly. So it's probably a whole. I ain't never heard of a last name of
Polly.
Polly.
I haven't
So again,
Yeah.
I really don't know a lot about my dad's side, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got to keep the time going because we need to hold on to this lineage. Lineage. Okay, so I guess I'll move on to the next question regarding time, which I think is a really good question. How do you feel trauma can freeze or distort someone's experience of time?
Well, quite literally, like traumatic experience, you can forget. Like there are parts that your brain protects you, and you will literally forget.
Can I give you that psychoeducation?
Yes.
Boom, let's do it. All right, so everybody put a 5 up. Bring your thumb in. Put the 4 fingers over. This is your brain, okay? So if we open it up at the base, this is your brain stem. And this is where your voluntary functions are happening. So you breathing, respirations, all the things. This is where your
Involuntary or voluntary?
Involuntary, I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
Involuntary functions are. This is
Show 'em to the
also
camera.
where, sorry, right here. This is also where your flight, fight or freeze response is. And they also call this the reptilian brain because it's the survival piece and it's the size of a reptile. Okay. So if you open up midbrain, I like to think of it the limbic system. So this is where some of the higher functioning, the mid-level functioning. So this is where your amygdala is, which is Amy, the alarm house of the brain. You also have your hippocampus, which is the memories, where your memories are stored. You also have your basic emotions in the middle. If you go here, this piece of your brain is the prefrontal cortex, and this is all your executive functioning. So higher level emotions are there as well, and this is your thinking brain. So like back in the day when they said put on your thinking cap, this is what they mean. So this is what happens. When you have a perceived threat, right? Say a dog is chasing you, right? Your prefrontal cortex goes offline, it shuts down, your leg gets flipped, Amy, the alarm, your amygdala, rings, hey, we're in danger. Your hippocampus shuts down, so you won't remember anything, and you're going down here in survival mode, your fight, flight, or freeze. Now, when I'm in traumatic situations, what tends to happen is that repetition, that is shutting our brain down in the hippocampus. Also, if we are experiencing trauma from a young age, you can have something called complex trauma where quite literally, if you experience so much significant trauma, the prefrontal cortex is not growing at the rate that it should be growing.
Oh, wow.
However, this is growing. The brainstem is growing at a big rate. So what does that mean? As I'm growing older, I'm living more in survival mode, and that's my automatic resources, and I'm not reflexes. And I'm not using my executive functioning to really think through, is this a perceived threat or is this a real threat?
Right.
So yes, it quite literally does impact your memory.
Yes.
Where it's protecting you. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I love psychoeducation on the brain and trauma. Continue.
That's really good. I do believe that like someone experienced can freeze. Like say for instance, if you're going through a bad moment, that time feel like it's not ending. It's never ending. Like
when you look back, you're like, girl, that was only like 6 months.
Exactly. But in the moment, it feels like
never ending.
It's never going to end. Like I'm gonna be stuck in this forever. And then, like you said, when you look back, like, girl, that happened. That was only 3 days. And you feel like that was like forever. So I do feel like it can most definitely freeze time.
Yeah, I definitely do feel like it impacts. It kind of distorts your sense of time. And unfortunately, I feel like unless we can get to a space where we can like kind of take ourselves out of it and say like, okay, here's the facts.
Look down at it, like
right. Here are the facts. You only be going to this 2 days, girl.
Yeah,
okay? Like,
right.
This happened 2 days ago. You are 2 days in. I need you to relax, okay? Versus like us staying in those traumatic moments and reliving them over and over again.
But how do you get out of those though?
I was about to say, I mean, I feel like we get stuck in traumatic moments. A therapy.
Yeah.
And also, again, like trauma is a loss of sense of control, right? So I don't have any stability through predictability, right? If I know what's going to happen, then I know how to act or behave, right? But with trauma, it's like I get good at unpredictable situations that are very chaotic. And so I thrive in that chaos, right? So in that, creating some type of stability is important. Having the executive functioning to say, like, is this a real threat to me?
Right.
Or is this something that I'm perceiving based on past experience? So just like the military, again, where like the PTSD came from, it's like I hear a pop and I think I'm flashing back, right? So it's like, okay, I just popped a balloon. It's not a gunshot, right? But the way I feel, it's the gunshot. Right. So I think it's just really like being able to learning to regulate your system, learning like what is real and what is perceived, and kind of just working from there and creating a space of that predictability.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, therapist Bria.
I love talking about trauma
right.
every time.
All right, are you, Archie?
Have there been moments in life where you felt time move too slow or too fast?
Absolutely.
Yes. I feel like when we were younger,
time
moves slow. Okay.
Slow. I thought we were waiting all year for Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas took all
moves
year.
slow. But now, that hoe got somewhere to go.
Yeah.
She like, what's up?
All right, next year.
Yeah.
September, I'm like,
it's
damn.
crazy. Like, it's
crazy.
insane. It's insane.
And I feel like part of the issue is like when you're older, you just got a lot more stuff to do.
Yes.
A lot more stuff to think about. A lot more monotony versus when
same days.
Yeah, it's the same days over and over again.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, it's Groundhog Day, and I feel like at least for kids, at least we we try to make, and I don't know why we don't do this for adults. I say this all the time. We do all this shit for kids, and we just don't replicate it when we get older. We kind of just drop it and leave it. But like, I feel like at least when you're in school, you try to make it engaging. You try to make it fun. You try to have some diversity in the way you learn. You try to plan things. Even when they come home, I want to plan things for you. I don't want you to just be sitting on the couch doing whatever. Like, we try to like, not, their days won't be monotonous. We try really hard as a parent and as a community to make sure their days are not as monotonous. But I feel like when you get older, it's kind of just like, work, home, repeat. You know, like
work, home,
literally
repeat.
work, home, repeat. And
But
I
I
feel like
think-
that thing
go
be
ahead.
going on.
I mean, but I think we do a good job as like friends of
trying
like,
to breaking up the monotonous.
slowing
trying
down the
to
moment,
do
yeah.
things, right? Do different things. And I think even in our personal journeys, like we are trying to engage in different activities to break that up. But yeah, nah, baby,
It's
this
about to
adult
be
cycle?
2026.
yeah,
That's insane.
Actually crazy.
Like, especially, I remember we was talking about when you started school. I'm like, girl, you just started school yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm about
Like,
to be done.
and you about to
Praise
be
the
done.
Lord.
That's when I'm just like, time is moving.
Fine. But I
Time
also
is
feel
moving.
like, especially in the context of like kids, since I have one, I do feel like Lennox is growing up so fast.
Yes.
And I feel like because kids, they grow and change so much within like those first 18 years. They look different.
Yes.
Like every year, Lennox looks different. You know, every year
His voice getting
his
a little
voice
deeper.
getting a little deeper. Like something's changing about Lennox all the time. The change is very rapid.
Yeah.
So I feel like you don't really have time to like settle into like this is who Lennox is or this is who Lennox is gonna be because he's changing so much.
Right, and
So
changing so fast.
It feels fast because it's
Yeah.
it's constant change. But I feel like when we get older, we kind of, you know, this is as tall as I'm gonna get. You know, this is as tall as
Yeah.
I'm gonna get.
The only
you
thing
know.
changing is the weight, baby.
The only thing that changes the way, especially when you hear that about older people. Like people be stuck in a certain mindset, like
Right.
she's just old and that's just how she thinks.
Right.
We're not changing that.
Yeah.
But I feel like
That's a
that-
choice, by the way.
that kind of like, that's a choice. But I feel like that kind of like distorts time too because Lennox is changing so much. It feels like it's going by quicker.
Right.
Versus like my aunt who been, you know, an old lady for the past 20 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
ain't much changing about her.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so it doesn't feel as fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. But as a kid, like I said, Christmas not here yet.
Oh my
like
God, I
it's
used to wait
not
all
coming
year,
yet.
bro. Having a winter birthday was hell. You hear
Yeah.
me? Hell.
You never got to like really experience it with your classmates or
No.
nothing like that.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Sorry, girl.
Yeah. Oh.
My bad.
Welcome to the Libra game.
I'm dead. None of that. None of that.
It's here. All right. I think this is a really good one. I'm
But
excited.
before we get there, let's take a real quick commercial break.
Think.
Okay.
Special guest, Vernon Maxwell, Mad Max,
Damn.
Mad Love, Anti-Fiction.
FLA.
Get you some.
Get you some.
Absolute. Get you some.
Tell them if we out.
I got me some. Get you some.
And we are back like a cook crack.
Okay, we ain't talking about crack on the goddamn pod. We ain't talking about crack on the pod.
We do not do drugs.
No, like,
Again, we
do
do
not
not do drugs.
That sounds very unbelievable.
D-
Oh my God. I was not
Don't do
convinced.
drugs. Ain't
No,
no
we don't do
have a
drugs.
adder- Yeah, don't do
that
drugs.
we don't do drugs. All right, so we gonna switch it. So, how do you balance God's timing versus your own timing in life?
I think Archie said it best. You don't.
Child.
You can try all you want
Right.
to.
Your time don't mean shit.
Listen,
Okay.
Goddamn
but
thing.
I honestly do think that's where like the frustration come in.
Yeah.
It's like you think it's supposed to happen right now, and when it don't, it's just like, oh, you really not even looking at
You
me
need to fuck with me for real.
like, bro,
Be
what?
beefing with God.
Be beefing with God. Like, baby, it's not.
I thought
it's
we
not
was
about
cool.
you.
Right.
And that takes some time to learn, though. Like, that takes time. That takes patience. That takes like wholehearted
Yeah.
faith.
Wholehearted
Because you really
faith.
thinking like, oh, you got it all mapped out. It's gonna happen this time, and this what's gonna happen here,
this
and this
way.
is how it's gonna go. And then God be like, 1, 2, pop, pop. And then now you over there looking stupid.
Rico.
Like,
Like you looking stupid.
Rico. You
like,
know,
so I think it's
you just
nothing
don't
can
pray
do about
certain
it.
prayers because God will
Yeah.
do them.
And
Okay.
y'all saying that, that's just and okay, how can I say this? Sometimes I still be scared to say certain things. Like I was telling y'all this before, Lord give me strength. Child, He gonna put some testers
you
in front of you.
right.
Like, I'm not ready for that strength right now.
Look.
baby, I can only bench 80, and you putting on 275 pounds.
said
What
you
do
wanna
mean?
get
Like, what
stronger
you said
and
you
more.
and more, yeah.
Sheesh.
So like she said, what you pray for, you will get.
Look, I
you
will
believe
say
in a
that
higher
the only way to balance God's time and your time is literally to take your time off the table
Yep.
and surrender. That's all you can do. Like, God, I don't understand, but we here. And I'm going to do the best of what I got. That's all I can do.
And I'm a trust.
I'm going to trust
You can be in the driver's seat. I'm in the
Look,
passenger seat now.
but-
Here go
Because
the
I've been
keys.
crashing the car and crashing.
Here go the
up.
keys.
No, I'm going to scream the whole way in the
Yeah.
passenger seat.
Like I be riding with Drake.
You going to the bed.
We've been stopped here for 30 years.
Right, now you want to go slow. The police is behind us. They said we going too slow.
slow.
Okay, nigga, you missed your turn.
The left was back there. Where
Yes,
we going?
right.
Why are we U-turning? You didn't learn the lesson. We gotta go back. Golly.
What he gonna say? Take me through there. Take me through there.
He gonna take
What
you
we
through
going
there.
in?
He gonna take you through there.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
Through there.
that's, I think, the only way to balance that is to not lean not on your own understanding, baby. Let it go. It's not gonna make sense to you. Okay, don't try to even make sense because it's not gonna make sense.
But it's gonna come together.
Let it go. It's gonna come together.
Now we don't know when the end gonna be, but you gotta be patient.
You gotta be patient,
You gotta be
okay?
patient.
Hold on. Change is coming. Okay. I think we said
What do
two,
you
too.
think? Oh yeah, because I was about to
I
hold
agree.
on
I ain't
a
really got
little
too much to
while
add.
longer.
Like, baby, whose time?
Look.
Not yours.
Yeah.
Hold on to your wig.
Hold
That's
on
all
to
I
your
got to say.
titties.
Hold on to
okay?
your titties.
Cause
Okay, so it's back on me.
all right, this is our last one, right?
Question-
Or no?
No, we got
I should
time.
like I have one
Okay.
here. Do you believe time heal all wounds, or do you think healing depends on intention?
Time heals all, and heels hurt to walk in.
Look.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. Time heal all.
I don't think-
Shout out to Drake.
Yeah.
I don't think time heals nothing. I think it comes with intention. I feel like if you want to heal from something, waiting for time to go past is not healing that thing. It's just putting more
Sweeping it under the
distance
rug.
between you and that thing. But we was talking about this yesterday. Like, and that thing pops back up and you re-trigger because you never actually figured it out.
We did.
Like,
Let's talk about this.
time don't heal nothing. Time is just a band-aid.
Yeah.
Time is just giving yourself some distance between you and that thing. And sometimes maybe you need this
That's
to
what I was
start
about to
the
say.
healing
Do you
process.
think that you need
Yes.
that time?
Absolutely.
Most times I do think you need that distance from the thing to like help kind of kickstart the
Yeah.
healing. But the healing part is intentional, for sure.
I think it's a yes and. I think you need both.
Yeah.
Right? I think you can heal with intention, but you also need time to do it. But I think you can go through time without intention. Right? So I do think it's a
Break that one down.
baby, you recorded it, so we can go back and run that back. But yeah, I think both are beneficial, but one you can do without the other.
Got you.
So yeah, but I think I do agree with you. Like just time alone,
It's not doing that.
it's not enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough. Make it enough. It's not.
It's not enough.
It's just not enough.
What do you think, Karen?
I think time. I think it depends on the person because sometimes I do think time can heal. Like I honestly,
Just time alone,
just time alone,
without
Like,
intention. You're
without
not doing
intention.
nothing with it.
without intention. I'll take this with my mom. I think that time that I didn't have her, I didn't see her, like, and then when we finally got together, it was just like we cool. Like I'm older now, I get it. You know, like, but I also
token-
think that's the person, you know,
Yes,
because
I
I
agree.
think it goes back to what you said, like you block out certain things, and I done blocked this out for so long, like due to time, like that has nothing to do
Right.
with anything anymore.
But I feel like, for example, let's say like a physical scar, like you're physically hurt. Like you need the time to heal the thing, right? But if you're not taking
attention to
care of the
take care of it, yeah.
wound, it's like, yeah, I mean,
It's gonna heal, but it
it's
ain't gonna heal, right?
but it ain't gonna heal right. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you fractured your ankle, it'll heal. You'll be able to walk again. It ain't you won't have problems with your ankle for the rest of your
Right.
life because
Right.
it didn't heal correctly.
Right.
But I feel like, do I feel like time is needed? Yes, 'cause I do feel like sometimes we need to put space between ourselves and the thing. Like
Which
I
is
can't
done by
deal with this
time.
right now. You know what I'm saying? I need a little space, a little time to calm down and not trigger me as much. I need that time.
Yeah,
to
I
be
do
able to
feel
heal
like
properly.
certain things, but then I also feel like certain things, time can definitely heal it. Like, and I think,
And then I
it's-
feel like time
yeah.
can also do the opposite. I feel like time
Time
can
can
hurt.
hurt it. Yeah, time definitely can hurt
Time
it.
can hurt, especially
Because
in the
like, why
concept
you wait so long to
Yeah.
especially
say
in the
these
concept
things?
of, in the that in relationships. Like,
Oh,
I would take
yes.
forever. If I got beef with Brie and I never say anything,
It's gonna piss me
Yeah,
off.
but it's going to hurt us in the long
Long
run.
run.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying?
Because we waited this long to
I
have this conversation.
literally,
Yeah.
and I don't know if we talked about it here. We talked about it somewhere, but like, I literally had a friend who had beef with me for 4 years.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
4
didn't
years,
say
4
shit,
American years.
Yeah.
And I'm at your house and you at my house and we kicking and I'm thinking we cool and you got beef for 4 years?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
insane.
We don't speak anymore.
Yeah.
Please be
Yeah.
for real, right? So
Yeah.
I definitely can agree
Yeah.
that silence piece, like,
That silence is not always beneficial.
and even in my own like spaces, like I'm literally going through something right now and I've been trying to pick the timing of when to say something. And I in myself, I'm like, I can't let too much time pass
Yeah.
this.
So how you know
because,
when the time is right?
I feel like for me, I have to talk things through multiple times. And once it's almost like a processing. You know how like you have to filter something out a
Yeah.
few times to get. That's me. I have to filter a few times, and once I filtered, I'm like, okay. But I also try to be mindful and cognizant of the space and time that takes because I don't want too much time to pass. And it's like, girl, this was a month ago.
Yeah.
Like, why you still on this?
Yeah. Or why you just not saying something?
Or why you just not saying something?
Yeah.
So
Or let's say I say something in the moment and, you know, it blows up and we don't talk for the next 2 years.
Yeah. True.
That's not, us not talking for the next 2 years, we're not going to be friends anymore. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Like, that's
Yeah.
not healing anything.
Yeah.
That's, you just blew up your relationship and said, fuck it.
Right.
right. Yeah, I think it's a tricky nuance, and I think it depends on the people.
That was my main thing. I think it depends on the people and the situation.
Yeah.
With the situation, like I said, Tom healed it because I was cool with it.
I'm trying to think, because I'm trying to think about like the said individual. Like if I was to see, like I don't have no beef,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's healed. I think I've accepted, and I'm not angry at you, and I don't
Yeah.
have what. But to say that we are healed from this space and time,
Yeah.
like nah, there would be a conversation and some intention that we need to have. We will never be what we were.
Yeah.
But I don't think that the situation would be healed. It's just like, hey, what's up? I see you.
Yeah.
Like, how you doing? You good? Okay, cool. See you later.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
I mean, to each his own, though. But I think that is a positive way of like letting something go and just
Like I said, I really do feel like it's based on the situation. Like if I know that my time portion and then the attention portion, if I know the intention never gonna come, then like why waste my time waiting on the intention? You know, just let the time heal it. That's what I
Let's
think
let the
about it.
time help you forget it. That's what it
Yeah,
sounds like
I
to
mean
me.
that's a part of it
Let
too.
the time help you forget it.
Like it is what it is. If the attention not there, then what I'm waiting on. I think that was one of the questions that I did have in the car, but I erased it. And it was just like, how long? It was something about like, how long do you wait, as far as like patience or wasting your time? Like, when do you know the difference? Like, you being patient or are you wasting your time?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I think, and I don't have an exact science to this, I feel like patience in regards to what exactly? If we're talking about change, right? And let's say, for example, like I don't like the way you brush your eyebrows, but you've been brushing your eyebrows this way for 20 years, right? And it bothered me, and I want like it to change to make me feel safe. I think there's a patience and a grace in like you adapting to something different because you're used to doing something else. But I also think there's a difference when you are not being intentional in making the changes. And that's where like my patience runs out.
Gotcha.
I think I have patience as long as you're like trying and willing and doing with the understanding of like,
You're not wasting my fucking time.
yeah, but and that you're actually like making the steps to change, right? I think at the end of the day, it's up to your own boundary as well of like how much you can tolerate in that space to know if it's time to go. But I don't think, and I think again, situation in person also makes a difference.
Yeah.
What you think?
I think that's a hard one.
It is hard.
How do you
think
know
it's
what
a hard
patience and
one.
when you're wasting your time?
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I think that's
I don't think I
discernment,
have
too,
a
though.
clear answer because I feel like that is something that I'm still struggling with. Like, how do I know, like, just let time deal with it or, you know, be patient and hope for the best? Or, okay, girl, like, this
It's time to go.
it's time to go. I feel like I still struggle with that. I don't feel like there's a clear answer.
You know, because I'm a very time to go girl. And I think I've had to, in this process, teach myself more patience and things. Because I'm out. I ain't
Yeah.
gotta deal with
But at
this.
the same token, I feel like I'm also a time to go girl, but I'm also like a. And
Let me get him the benefit of the doubt.
I talked to my lady about this. I was my therapist about me feeling like I overextend myself and trying to not. I literally purposely say, okay, I'm not going to do this because I'm not going to overextend myself because I feel like I get in situations. It really shouldn't matter like what the other person thinks or feels. If you want to do something, do it because you want to do it from your heart. But I do feel like I get in situations where I feel like like people take advantage of my heart. You get what I'm saying? Like they know I'm gonna be like, okay, it's cool or whatever, or just try to get back on a better foot and not really put in the time or the intention to like repair.
Right.
And so I not withdraw, but I withhold a lot. Like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. And I feel like I don't have a clear answer for you because I feel like it's something I'm still struggling with. Like it's not. There's never a clear answer. And I also feel like it depends greatly on whether that person is showing you the intention that like I'm trying to get back right. Are they showing you I'm trying to get back right? I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
I'm doing my best, and I
But
can
if
meet
we
you where
both
you are.
waiting-
But if we both, pussyfooting around, it's kind of like, okay, fuck it.
You
get what
don't
I'm saying?
care.
Yeah.
You don't care for real, and
wasting
it's
our
like
time,
we're wasting our time here. And even if I feel like maybe because I am a very intentional person, I feel like if this is something, if I know, okay, me and Bria, we fell out or whatever, and we're trying to get back right, I feel like me nurturing that relationship, wherever it is, would be important to me in a way that like, okay, I need to show up. Or if I say, okay, Bria, let's hang out, I need to make sure that I'm going to hang out with Bria on this day because I'm trying to nurture our relationship back to life. Like that's
because
important.
you actually care.
Because I actually give a fuck.
Right.
I think
actually
that's a
give a
part of
fuck.
it too. You gotta care.
You gotta care.
Like,
And
if
if
you don't
like,
care, then it's just like
you don't, and if you
we're
don't
out.
care, or if you don't like, make that, it shows. It shows that this is not a priority for you. It shows that like, okay, I want to be friends, but whenever it's time for us to get up or do something, like,
oh, I'm busy.
You ain't doing it.
you ain't really doing
Or
it.
it's
like,
not a priority. Ooh, and that's been a thorn in my side lately of like, and I'm not a priority to everybody. I get that.
I get that, right?
But like following through on your actions
Yeah.
as it pertains to something in this relationship, right? And especially if you, again, like you said, you're trying to rebuild or simply build, and you just like, it's just a whatever thing to you. It's like, I think I'm more like low maintenance in like maybe communication or like we talking and hanging out.
Yeah.
But when it's time to get to it, like, hey,
When it's time to get to it, let's get to it.
like
right.
I am high maintenance in that regard because it's like
And you intentional.
Same.
I'm
I
being
think the
intentional,
same way. I feel like I'm the exact same way. Like I'm a
Yeah.
very low maintenance friend. We don't have to like talk every day, blah blah blah. But if I say, hey,
I
let's
need
hang
you.
out, or I need you,
Yeah.
or let's hang out on this day at this time, because please know I'm blocking off my calendar at that day at
In
that
that time.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I don't feel like I'm getting the same courtesy or the same respect, like I'm not.
can't do it.
checking
I
out.
can't
Yeah,
do
we
it.
checking
I'm
out,
not
yeah.
doing it.
because
I can't.
it feels disrespectful to
To
me.
me. It feels disrespectful to me. And it feels, again, like people are taking advantage of my
Yeah.
heart. And I'm not
Yeah.
always going to be here. Whatever the fuck you feel like you want to hang out
Yeah.
and shit.
Pick
I'm
me
not-
up and drop me
right,
off. and
like,
everything.
like a toy or something.
And it's
No.
real fuck you. It's
Yeah.
real fuck you. It's real like you're not that important.
Yeah.
And I think I just have a
And that's fine. I don't,
personal issue with that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like for me, and I feel like it's not really torn, but like, again, I don't expect to be number one priority in everybody's life. Like that's not what I'm asking
Yeah.
for. However, if I call you a friend and I say, Karen, let's go hang out and let's do blah blah blah, and you say okay, and for some reason every time we try to get I
It's
can't do
reason.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Wednesday. I just don't like going out on Wednesdays.
yeah.
Like it's always
you,
some
bitch.
shit.
Don't
Right.
just-
Right. It's always some shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't really have much else for you, bro.
Yeah.
Like
No.
I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
Well,
We here with that one, sis.
We don't. And I'll talk to my lady about this literally actively right now about me feeling like I overextend myself.
When
And
to let
she
go.
always asks me like, okay, do you want to do it? And it's like, I would love to want to do it, but I also don't want to feel taken advantage of at the same
Right.
token. Like,
Because here's the thing, you will do it.
because I will do it. You get what I'm
will
saying?
do
And I
it.
will do it without an issue.
Right.
But I don't want to feel like I'm being taken advantage of.
right.
Yeah.
And you think you got me in your pocket that I'll do whatever you want to do. Yeah.
It's less. It's the reciprocal energy and the
Yeah.
principle of like you actually give a fuck about me.
Yeah.
Right. To show up in a certain way.
Right.
So no,
Yeah.
we are definitely locked in twin there
Yeah.
because
Okay.
that's the easiest way for me not
Well,
to
that's a
mess with
thorn
you.
in Bria's side, and Archie
Arthur.
said you're not going to take advantage of her.
No.
Ever.
And that's how we're going to end the episode.
And that's how we going to end. See y'all later. Thank y'all for coming. A purr.
Thanks for listening to our TED Talk.
That's it.
Yeah.